So across the UK, people will be celebrating VE Day today. Not many of them will be able to remember the celebrations on this day 80 years ago, but Joyce Terry is one of those. She performed as part of a band in Berlin on VE Day in 1945, and Tim Muffet has been to meet her.
It's all too long since we last had the pleasure of welcoming that clever girl band leader, saxophone and clarinet player, Ivy Benson.
Ivy Benson was a trailblazer. It was the first really famous girl band. There was Vera Lynn #1 and the Ivy Benson Band #2 as the most requested performers.
Joyce will be 100 years old in August. Did you always love to sing?
Yeah, I could always sing. I remember like 5 or 6, I used to be singing my heart out. If I were the only girl in the world and you were the only boy, yeah.
But when she was 18, she was performing one night in a nightclub in Southport when in walked her idol, Ivy Benson.
She came in to have supper at the club where I was singing. She said, I want you in my band.
That chance encounter changed Joyce's life, and it meant she witnessed an historical day in an extraordinary place. Tell us how you ended up being in Berlin on VE Day.
We were actually in Germany entertaining the troops. Just suddenly Field Marshal Montgomery said, get us to Berlin, and we all piled onto a coach and were driven to Berlin.
What was it like when you were in Berlin?
We were brainwashed into thinking all Germans are terrible people. And we were sticking our tongues out in the coach. We were going, passing the German people. But then we soon learned that they're human beings. You know, they've got families and they're like us. And, you know, they weren't all Hitler.
Performing in Berlin alongside Ivy Benson's band, from America, the Glenn Miller Orchestra.
And then we all had to get together and do a concert.
Do you feel proud? How do you feel?
Oh, very proud. I wasn't at the time because, you know, it was just the job. It was just doing our job. But now I'm very proud that I had a lot of wonderful experiences in the war.
What did the German people who were there watching make of you? Because you were the enemy, I guess, to them.
They were very thrilled. I think they were pleased the war was over. It made me think, what is war all about? They're lovely people.
Valentine magazine, and here you are, full page. After the war, Joyce continued to perform on stage, on radio and TV. Bright and sparkling eyes express so many successful stage attributes, charm, character and personality.
There you go.
But sadly, there are no known recordings of Joyce singing.
You should do all this broadcasts, but they never recorded anything. And when people say now, oh, we're doing it live, I just think, we always did it live. You got in the studio in the morning and you were on at lunchtime, live.
Let's get on with it.
Yeah, do it.
I'll take that one with me. Can you give us a quick burst of anything?
Mean to me. Why don't you be mean to me? I could do a song quiet with a glass of wine, but I can't sing out. I should be able to sing anything.
We can get a glass of wine. That could be arranged.
I've always got wine in my fridge.
When you look back at your life and you're about to be at 100 years old, what have you learnt? What would you advise other people?
Enjoy it all. It's short. Just have fun, enjoy it. Do the best you can for people and hope they do the same back for you. It's lovely. It's a beautiful, beautiful garden. A garden of Eden, just made for two, with nothing to mar our joy. I would say such wonderful things to you, and there would be such incredible things to do. If I were the only girl in the world, and you were the only boy.
Tim Muffet, BBC News.
It absolutely makes you smile hearing Joyce's story there. And I think the theme that'll be coming across loud and clear today is that mixture of remembrance and celebration. And Sydney and Joyce and all those voices you'll hear today will very much illustrate that. Just want to show you, if I may, the pictures above London. I think we can